For example, the way he came up with a clear thought on what he's going to do as a country on Russia-Ukraine war. That actually makes us wonder that many a times he is much more strategic, very bold, and sometimes he astonishes us by his understanding of the global politics.
Well, you could say that. I may not say it now in 2023 because I've seen in last 10 years that he clearly has a very strong understanding of global politics, so it doesn't astonish me. So, but say, but it's a good example you gave. You know, just that one sentence. ये युद्ध का युग नहीं है. Which basically that this is not an era of conflict. I mean, this is what he said when he was meeting President Putin in Samarkand. I mentioned to you because, in a way, if I were to take a single sentence of global sentiment, see, global sentiment today does not envisage conflict or war as a solution because it has so many consequences for everybody's life. So, I would say he, in that one sentence, articulated what were the views of very diverse countries. So, you know, my take, very honestly, is here is a person, because, see, to be very honest, I met him for the first time in 2011. I got to know him really well only after I became Foreign Secretary. I did not know how much he had traveled before, what his experiences were, how much he had picked up, what his connections were. I mean, I'm still amazed at the people that he knows, the places that he's been. He will say, you know, I remember, acha main wahan gaya tha, mera wo anubhav tha. So, he, you know, there is a lot to him which perhaps only those who know him well really sort of get. Now, since I've had the privilege of working for the last 10 years, I can say, okay, I know him a little bit better than I did 10 years ago. So there is a lot of, for him, you know, interest in the world. I mean, if you look even at the way we've handled G20, look at our motto, you know, the idea of one family, of one future. Look at the fact that we consulted 125 people. I mean, we did our presidency. We are doing our presidency in a truly global manner. That today you actually have someone who's thought this through and said, when I go out there, I'm not only speaking for, you know, 1.4 billion Indians, but I'm also speaking for 125 other countries because they're not on the table and they need somebody to speak for them.